Baby doll pumpkin cutie pies, welcome back to you. We're going to do some juicy crypto updates. Unfortunately, friends, it's just more of the same trash. It's the FTX case coupled with some trash self-inflicted war, and there's not much more to it. We are trying to battle through October. As you can see right now, friends, we have Bitcoin tumbling down. What is going on here? We have a lot of these other spikes, but what's really going on under the surface? We have the weekly chart here. Once again, we are battling around my golden ropes. We're still trying to see if the magical fractal Ponzi is going to play out. We are right on the crisp here. We're right on the crispy cross. Are we going to continue? We don't know. I mean, these things are magical. We can't truly understand them. But hey, when there's just enough time of just people being willing to sell when we're done with them, we just need a bit of positive news just to go the other way. And that's what we're waiting for. Interesting as well. This is the monthly chart. The monthly candle is now red for October. I mean, who would have thought that? Like September was going to be green and October will be red. Kind of shocking when you think about it. But hey, all of these are cyclical. Yes, you've got the ice cream country, Israel. You've got the peanut dudes, Palestine. Ice cream and peanuts, they want to fight each other, friends. This is cyclical, okay? They are all being used. War is a tool. It gets used over and over again. Nothing here is actually different despite what the media is going to try to tell us. But do you want to know the most bombshell breaking news of all? Okay, now Caroline, sexy Caroline over here, in court, do you want to know what she said? Look what she said. She revealed the bombshell that the US regulators, so the corrupt SEC, promised Soy Bankman-Fried that FTX would increase its market share by the regulators illegally helping to shut Binance down. Do you understand? Friends, if you've been watching my videos that you like, subscribe, press the belly button, and you shock the algorithm, I've been saying this for over 1 year. I'm actually shocked it's coming out to prove it right. You know what I love about every single one of you? No one actually called it a conspiracy. Everyone's just like, you know what? It makes so much sense. It's probably true. But it's actually true. Like, she actually came out and she said that SBF had told her that the regulators were going to help FTX become world dominant. Now, you want to know why this is happening? Well, friends, this is why it happens, okay? It's because they need the volume to go to the USA dominant scum exchanges that they want to choose. That's why. They don't want the volume to go through Binance. They don't want the volume to go out there. Why? Because they can't control it. They want the volume to go to their specific selected areas that they get their tentacles to strangle. That's why they've chosen Coinbase. That's why I know we love Coinbase. They're defending the industry, but the Coinbase story is going to be the same one as Judas from the Bible. Coinbase is eventually going to backstab the industry. But this is later on, friends. This is later on. This is seasons to come in the future. This is not now. Right now, Coinbase is on our team. That's why the betrayal is going to feel so hard on people when it comes in the future. Now, this is no secret, right? We all know Soy Bankman-Fried had secret meetings with Gary Gensler, the semen demon. Okay, now he was guzzling so much semen here. And it's no secret, okay? So it literally got confirmed. You know, one of my friends, Benny said, oh, how do we even know she's telling the truth? I'm like, Habib, do you know how irrelevant this info is to her case? Like, she's already got all the dirt on him. This is nothing. They were just asking questions like, oh, you know, what happened with this and what happened with that? She goes, well, he just kept mentioning like the regulators were going to kind of help him. Okay, so this is no accident, okay? This is not like a slip up. This is nothing. This is just 100% cold, hard facts. And if you want to see the exact direct quote, one of them, Sam said that he thought that one of the best potential ways for FTX to increase market share, Ellison said, regulators had been promising him this would happen for a while. So you got to read between the lines, okay? So he had constant meetings with the regulators. So they were promising him, don't worry, we're going to shut down Binance, okay? Now, this was in reference, I couldn't put the full quote here, okay, but it was in reference to Binance, okay? So one of the best potential ways for FTX to win is for them to go crack down on Binance. I'm telling you, the game is rigged. 100% it's rigged. We know it's rigged. Now, why play the game if it's rigged? Well, they messed up. You understand? They're not meant to let the people know that it's rigged. They're meant to keep it under the shadows and try to call us conspiracy theorists and all these other junk terms. But they screwed up. So now what they're going to have to do, get rid of this loser, give us a Ponzi-loving altcoin connoisseur, SEC person, who's going to give us at least one bull market, and then we can scam everybody in the next cycle. So this is exactly what's going on, friends. I mean, you know what's going on. You are now knowledgeable. Congratulations. And do you want to see something really dodgy, by the way? Slide this in. This chart was the S&P 500 going up and Bitcoin going down. Like, please explain to me how mum and dads in America, Karens, who literally got no idea what's going on, how is the stock market going up and crypto going down? Well, I'll tell you why. All right, we know this because we know the stock market's a scam. You understand? We know they're doing it through the repo. The repo here. So look, friends, what they do is, okay, now every 6 to 18 months, they're going to make a new program, which is literally, I'm not kidding, it's a new Microsoft Excel database sheet. They put money into there, they print it in, and then they spend it. They spend it through the form of loans to institutions, the bug eaters, JP Mosquito, Citybug, Goldman Slugs, and then they're able to funnel it into the stock market. Now, don't ask me how it directly happens. No one knows that because they try to obfuscate it. But it doesn't take a genius to figure it out, okay? So I want you to know the game is rigged. But you know, it's obvious, right? Like, if you were in charge and the people are about to riot, you got a war. You got everyone arguing. You got all this corruption. Okay, how do you keep everybody settled? You got to keep the stock market up. That's it. As long as the stock market's up, everybody shuts up. Okay, the second that thing goes down, that's it. It's literally game over. All right. So here I am. You know, got here written for you. It's quite clear and shown many times. They are scamming the stock market in the background. They're scamming it up. The US Fed and the deep state know how to manipulate the population. Of course they do. Of course they do, right? I've given you the playbook and I'll tell you exactly what they do because it's exactly what I will do if you put a water pistol to my head. They print money. They keep it bid. It's clear and obvious to be a Ponzi. You want to know more corruption? Now, this is going to blow your mind, right? Caroline, right? Sexy Caroline literally said she was specifically instructed by Soy Bankman-Fried to sell Bitcoin if it's over $20,000. Guess who was tweeting about this in first quarter of 2022? Me. I was telling people this was happening. No one believed me. I was literally tweeting it. I was saying FTX is behind this. This guy's freaking scum. Something dodgy's going on. Okay? I did not think it would actually come to like light so fast, to be honest. So, by the way, this is the worst part. He was selling customer funds. So he was selling Bitcoin that wasn't even his. He was telling her to do it. See how scum they are, friends? See, I tell you, the game's rigged, bro. The whole game's rigged, Habib. The whole game is rigged, okay? But you're probably wondering, excuse me, if the game is rigged, why does it go up when they understand? Why? It's because they know they can print US dollars, fiat currency, anytime. And there's so many other players at the table who are also scum. They don't value the fiat that they print. So they're all trying to scam each other and scam us. They're trying to collect scarce assets. They're trying to collect our bags without letting you know. And you know, you're just going to have to think, friends. Just please think. Think about all my videos now relating to Roca Negra, the US Fed, the bug eaters, and all their plans to strangle crypto in the next bull market. Think about it now. Of course, it's all true. It's coming to light. And here I have just more posts. This was as it was happening, friends. You know, by the way, this poor girl, I won't be surprised if we don't recognize her in about 18 months. The amount of plastic surgery she's going to get because they have been putting the absolute most horrific photos of this poor girl. Gosh, look at this, look at this. Justin. Prosecutors reveal Caroline's to-do list, okay, included getting regulators to crack down on Binance. Okay, it was literally on her to-do list. It was one of her goals. Okay, they're working with the corrupt SEC. Okay, how are we going to get Binance down? This is not, friends, just imagine there was a police officer who targeted you, who said, you know, I don't know any crime you've done, but I'm just going to watch you. I'm going to look for crimes that you've done and I'm going to take you down. All right. You would want that police officer arrested. That's a crime itself. But that's exactly what they're doing. That's what the corrupt SEC, Gary Gensler, is doing here. He's chugging all that soy and all that semen for himself. That's what they're doing. Disgusting. I even have a friendly reminder here, right? 1.5 years ago, I remember posting about all that FTX and Bitcoin seller conspiracy. I remember showing the charts, friends. It's all on my Twitter. But the mid-curve soy boys were strongly in denial because everybody was defending this dude. I'm like, dude, you can't trust him. He eats cucumbers, man. You can't trust anybody who consumes this amount of soy. You want to know how badly they screwed up as well? I literally did this poll here. Look at this. Would you rather trust a suspicious, unopened bomb package in Gaza Strip or Gary Gensler? 91% I'd rather trust the bomb. Literally, friends, this is not normal. I know, you know, we're laughing about it. You know, they're trying to send our bags like to zero and they can't. This is why we have to sit here. We got to appreciate that. They're trying to send all our altcoins to zero and they can't. This is the total altcoin index, removing Bitcoin and Ethereum. It doesn't really matter, all the same chart. So we should band together with this. They're failing to do this with all the corruption, all their power, all the control. They still can't do it. It means there is a lot of demand out there for our bags, okay? This is what we have to think about. How strong are you that you can withstand this? Very strong. All right? So when you're looking at this, it's not that it's a moment of weakness for us. It's strength. You know, everything they throw at you, you still keep getting up. So that's our closing thoughts, friends. Look at these pictures, these court pictures. All this sex appeal, court case stuff. I mean, there's nothing else going on. We're waiting for this. But I want to remind you of something, okay? So yes, we've seen these love triangles, soy orgies, sex scandals, drugs. But the time to buy Solana, which was probably the main coin to be involved with, it's over now. This is not the time to buy it. All right, just remember, Soy Bankman-Fried threw $8 billion away from that. You got to think about this, friends. Now, obviously, this is real edge for you, real alpha. Solana was released in 2020. You understand? It was released in the Bitcoin halving year where this vertical line is. Okay, so there's a lot of pressure on people and all that. Everyone's like, oh, I want to get the new coins. Where are the new coins? Find the new coins. They're not here yet. All right, we have to wait patiently. All right, when the Bitcoin halving is around, which is April 2024. So hopefully in January, February, March, we get some sort of idea. Now, we don't know what's going to be great. All we can do is look at a list. But at least you are positioned mentally to know that the best is yet to come ahead of us. Make sure you like it, subscribe, belly button, and all. Catch you in the next one.